How we do today, chat? There's a brand new Fortnite. Oh, brand new Fortnite season. No way, Fortnite. Also, thank you, KX for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Rock, for the tier 1 sub. And thank you, Rock, for the 5 gift subs. What the fuck is a golden Kappa train? Am I supposed to know what a golden Kappa train is? Am I supposed to know what that is? It's crazy. I can't believe Rock gave 5 subs that aren't like joke gift subs. Sounds like Reddit Gold. McGamer. Howdy, McGamer. They're just giving out the golden Kappa. They're just giving out the golden Kappa. I don't know. Is that going to incentivize anything, dude? Like, I don't. It's a gold train now, buddy. I'm like, I don't. Okay, and how does that affect me? How does that affect the Brendaniel economy? Thank you, Kira Kaiten, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving a sub to Big Mama Chunk. There we go. Golden Kappa for my golden bald. True. I do this shit for the love of the golden Kappa train. Yeah, that's the the shit, man. Sub-Zero on the battle pass. Thank you, KX, for the 1,000 bits. So do you want to address the band Bellafit in the room now or later? Buddy, it's like an hour-long Ban game. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking it's an hour-long Ban game. I don't know why y'all are clamoring and yelling at me. You got to play the new Ban. What is it? Ban 0, right? There's just Ban 0, man. It's just, come on, streamer, put the Ban in the bag. And it's like, I don't care, man. I don't care. Ban card ain't out yet. Ban Pizza Tower ain't out yet. I can bundle this with Poopy Playtime. I don't care. Oh my God, you have to get Bandanular. I don't care. Yeah, Sub-Zero and Fortnite now. Let me pop on over to the Faddle Pass here. Game? Win a game? Fortnite, win a game? There we go. Brand new Battle Pass. Brand new season, brand new season, man. Well, someone was going to ask, so I figured it'd be the one. No, Chapunj is like rabid, right? I could see them in the chat. They're rabid about it. They're like, bad. And it's like, buddy, I'll get around to it when I give a shit. You think I fucking care? It's not even a full release. It's like a prequel doo-doo baby Ban game. What's Ban? Oh, in the garden of Ban, baby. Don't you know that Josh Jumbo you? I just don't care. Ban Babies is real and we all summoned it. I feel like the joy of Ban ended with 7, and like the joy of the slop ended with 7, and until I guess or 6. Or whatever, until like 5 or 8 comes out, I kind of don't care. I can play it, I could stream it, but like, am I going to get anything out of it? Will I actualize anything from this experience? Will I wake up, you know? Will I wake up? I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know if that would, I don't know if that would wake me up. I just kind of don't care. I don't know, fuck. I will play it, maybe tomorrow. I could bundle that and Poopy Playtime together, or we could do a stream of that tomorrow. I didn't want to today. I already said that I was going to play Fortnite and Voices today. Because new Fortnite season, and then new Voices update. Which I think the new Voices update is more of a test patch, but... When's the Yakuza collab happen? Dude, I don't know, but they got Cowboy Bebop coming soon. Cowboy Bebop on the way. Dude, honestly, I have so many games, infinite games. I gotta finish Kingdom Come. I gotta finish Stuff Avowed. I gotta work on Like a Dragon. Monster Hunter coming out. I want to play more voices. I want to play Fortnite. I want to play Gortnite, you know. I want to get Gortnited. What did I think of Avowed? It's peak mid. I will continue to say this about Avowed. I don't have anything awful to say. It is entirely pink mid. It is peak mid. It's especially good for like a Game Pass RPG if you want something to do. And you don't have good, like really, really good games to play. If you've gone through all like your really, really good games, then it's peak mid. It's got good writing, good gameplay. It is, as I would say, premium peak mid. Beyond that, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Like, I haven't beaten it yet. I think the combat is fine. I saw somebody talking about how, like, oh, yeah, man, I was playing it and I had to use all this food while playing on hard. And I was like, I'm not having the same experience that some people are in that game on hard. I.e., I kind of just built my character up so that I could stun and get free criticals. And it's really fucking easy at this point. Like, I was seeing somebody saying, yeah, this is a game where you actually have to use, like, your food and your consumables on hard mode. And I'm like, I've been streaming it on hard. I've been playing a warrior. All I do is get their stun up and then hit him with the crits. Oh, I'm fucking dead, buddy. I'm crooked and cooked. Yeah, no, absolutely cooked. What is this? Port a cover? What's that? I may have to change some settings because, oh my god, it's fucking chunky out here. I'm getting a nice 30 FPS, so... a nice svelte 30 FPS. You know how it be. Can't see shit. How does that work? Where'd he go? Oh, sorry. Yep. Nope. Getting a svelte 30 FPS. I don't know why you ran at me, Snake. I don't get that, man. I think it resets some of my settings in my game, so now I gotta go. Now I gotta tinker. I gotta tinker and dinker with the settings. Son of a bitch. Catch my ass tinkering. What the fuck, man? What the... Don't give me this while I have dog shit doo-doo FPS. Brendaniel, will you be getting the dill skin and combining it with the pickle Rick back bling? I mean, you know me. Hi, welcome home, honey. You have food? Okay, I'm not, just put mine in the microwave. Okay, sounds good. I had a slice of pizza at the Casey's, so I'm not super hungry right now, but I'll eat it in a bit. She brought a Taco Bell home. Is that a motherfucking piss fountain? Yeah. They got pee-pee in the game now. Stupid. Oh, is that the guy from, God, Jujutsu Kaisen? First match or two always feels nasty with the batch. I think they reset my settings. I think my settings are fucked for some reason. I gotta go into the settings and change that up. Heard that the pickle medallion is a Bitcoin. Let me see if they fucked up my settings. Epic. Buddy, no. Epic, no. What are you doing? No, my computer ain't that good. No. I'm not running with God's own PC here. No. Oh. Not epic, not cool, actually. Well, thank you, Tab, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. They're adding a shotgun and SMG combo called the Pump and Dump. Hell yeah. Ready with the 580? No, I have a 3090, but the 3090 gets throttled by my dog shit CPU. That's my problem is I have a 3090. It's a good GPU. It's just it get throttled. Oh, thank you for the Baja Blast.
Baja.
That's what I needed for Fortnite today, is I needed a Baja Blast. Oh, yeah, hands are cold. That feels nice.
And then I also have in my lunch bag, I have Oreo bites, mini muffins, and like cookie brownie.
I'll probably have the mini muffins. You can have the rest. That sounds good. You get them from work?
Yeah, the hospitality kids had like a grand opening for their new classroom space. So they did a lot of cooking. I had a panini, I had soup. I had a crepe.
Oh, panini and a soup and a crepe?
Yeah, and a smoothie bowl.
Ooh, how was your smoothie bowl?
It was all really good. I ate too much and it hurt my tummy for a bit.
A streamer fording, getting baha'd, getting blasted. Now my wife got some treats and she also got food. So like I could have waited probably like half an hour to start stream. I'm not gonna lie to you. But also I went down to the gas station today and I got a slice of pizza. So I'm like, and then when I got home, she texts me and says I'm going to Taco Bell. And now I'm like, son of a bitch. Now there's Taco Bell in the microwave. Hopefully it stays warm for like 2 hours. Oh, God, if I know one thing, it's that Taco Bell keep well after 2 hours. Yeah, why does the game always run really doo-doo after the first couple times? Taking Bell in the microwave, yeah. Taco Bell. I fucking hate Taco Bell. But my wife wanted Taco Bell, and I was like, give me a fucking quesadilla, because it's the only thing I can stomach from there. I don't think Taco Bell is overall like the worst food place that you can possibly go to. I don't think it's like the worst of the worst fast food because it's not Burger King. But man, do I only ever want the like quesadilla from there? Because everything I've ever gotten from there in the last year and a half has sucked shit except for the quesadilla. Because it's really hard to fuck up a quesadilla. What are you, Orb? Give me Orb. Nachos are okay. I disagree wholeheartedly. And I say that because here's why I don't think the nachos are okay. There is no, I don't know how they scientifically found a way to make the world's weakest chip. And I mean like genuinely like the world's weakest fucking chip. I don't know how they found a way to make the world's weakest fucking chip to ever exist and then put that with the nachos. The other thing too is we don't get like the golden era Taco Bell stuff anymore. Like, do you remember when they offered the 1 pound nachos? Where you got a pound, like a full pound of like shit on top of their weak ass chips. You're not thinking of Taco Bell's nachos. If you're thinking of good nachos, you're not thinking of Taco Bell. Will not spend another cent at Taco Bell until one of them in a 50-mile radius of me brings back breakfast crunch wraps. Are we talking about proper nachos? They're proper nachos or just cheese and chips and cheese dip? They're the same chip. They're the same chip. It's the weakest chip. It's like they found a way to make a chip 90% air. I will never understand a Taco Bell defender when they're talking about the nachos. The chips used to be the same, but they used to put a pound of shit in there. You used to be able to get 1 pound steak nachos there. For like a whole 6 months, they had 1 pound steak nachos. I was living moss. I was groated and bloated on it. I was happy. Now, no live mas. Live pequeño. Live pequeño. Órale, güey. Burger King fries are a bottom 5 food of all time. Like, if you get a Whopper, I'd ask why you didn't get a burger from anywhere else, but I'd eat it begrudgingly. If you give me Burger King fries, they're going directly in the trash. It's kind of crazy that McDonald's fries are technically worse, but if you get them fresh, they're 10 out of 10. Brendan, I looked it up. Golden Kappa Hype Train is just a very rare thing they can have on Twitch. I think I've gotten one before. It's just, all right. RNG. RNG just be that way. Twitch RNG. Hello, computer. Computer, hello. Are you running something silly in, like, the display mode, though? Did you turn something silly on, video game? I don't need reflections on, man. Effects can go to medium. Thank you, man. Give me FPS now. Give me FPS now. My machine hungers. Can't be shooting people if my shit be stuttering. You're the special boy. I'm such a special boy. Turn off VSync. Oh, is VSync on? VSync's off. What do you mean turn off VSync? Brendan's about to put on performance mode. No, because that's CPU intensive. My GPU is fine. It's my CPU is old now. Like, they fucking hate it, man. I have an i9 9900KF. It's like a 6-year-old CPU now. They fucking hate it. I got to spend $900 to upgrade my CPU. That's my trial. That's my saving money. I got to upgrade my goddamn CPU, which means I got to take everything out of the case. And if I get a new CPU, that means I got to get a new motherboard. That means I got to get new RAM. That means I got to get a new heatsink. Because I have the best CPU that my motherboard can handle, so. Oh, shit. My Hero Academia, that's crazy. I'm getting 45 FPS right now. It's so epic. Yeah, welcome to the beauty of, like, they really don't want to update games for older chipsets. I get it. They want you to buy the new chipsets. I'm sorry, Intel. I'm going to AMD. Unless Intel wants to front me. Hey, Intel, if you want to front me, you know, I could put a logo of yours on my screen for like a month. I'd be fine with it. If you want to front me. Intel, listen, if you want to front me a brand new PC, I'll do it, man. I'm Intel. I'll front you, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. What the fuck? Is that gold? Oh, that gives you the gold, the like, Midas effect. I get it. I see it. I get it. If you get a big gamer status, would you rock the Red Bull mini fridge or the Monster one? Ooh, if I was a big gamer, what kind of like big streamer mini fridge would I run with? Medmis smoke grenade, huh?
Super fun story about working in education.
What's your super fun story about working in education?
Someone in one of our elementary schools set off an evacuate alert for their school.
Someone in one of your elementary schools set off an evacuate alert in the school? How?
Sends off a notice to every single person, every single staff member in that school, plus all of the district admins.
How do they do it?
They press the button that they're not supposed to.
Oh, they pressed a button they're not supposed to and set an evacuate status. Fucking kill! 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 Holy shit. Die! Die, Cybertruck! Die! Die! Oh my god, Brendaniel, thank you. So smooth. How he get that smooth that way? No. Which chair? The gray one?
No, the racing chair.
Oh, the shitty racing chair? The blue one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
50?
50. Oh, 100%. Yeah, do 50 on it.
You don't want me to like counter and be like 80?
No, do 50 on it. Absolutely.
Alright, well, hey, that's 2 chairs down.
2 chairs sold. Fuck yeah. That's gonna go into the I gotta buy a new CPU fund, so. I'm selling off a bunch of old office chairs so I can upgrade my fucking computer this year. Gonna get an AMD. Gonna go AMD, and then I'm excited to be on like DDR5 RAM. I'm not excited to go thermal pasting and heat sinking again. I'm really not looking forward to getting into the guts of my PC, ripping everything out, and then putting it all back together in a new setup and hoping everything works, but. Let chat buy your stuff? No! Don't buy my goddamn chairs. You don't want them. Make sure not to eat it, no matter how good you think it tastes. Oh, the thermal paste? I thought it'd be like candy. I thought that shit yummy. I thought that shit go-gurt. I thought that shit computer go-gurt. Give me the fucking laser over the SMG. There's a new sniper, which I didn't really get to use. Also would be happy if I'd be happy with the mammoth pistol. I'd take that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I played a couple of games last. I want to say this morning, and I will say, weapon loadout in this one much more me for me than the last season. I don't think I liked almost a single gun in the last season. Except for maybe the rifle, the hunting rifle. Definitely much more happy about this loadout. But we'll see, man. The boss drops a mythic 2-round mammoth pistol. Ooh. Oh. Me for me, that for me. Building my computer right now, boss, at its hell. Just be happy you're not in the dregs trying to power this thing. If it's not posting, yeah, it could be a billion different things. That's honestly, nothing feels better than setting up and building a computer or like doing something to your computer and then it posts immediately with no problems and you're like, good. I don't want to fuck with this ever again. Nothing feels better than like getting your PC all set up together and then good. I never want to fuck with this ever again. We're set. We're set. We're locked in. Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Cool down on that. You need to tell the PC it's a good boy to raise its morale. True. I wish we lived in the world where you could play Fortnite on Ouya. Imagine the games you could play on the Ouya if we ever got the Ouya 2. I'm saying it, man. I'm screaming it to high heaven. I'm shouting to the high heavens. We never got the Ouya 2, and I'm peeved about it. The Tuya! They could have called it the Tuya! Hawk Tuya. Hi Ouya. Tower fall on that thing. Hi Ouya. Amazing frog on that thing. I think those are the only two games I know about on Ouya, right? I think it's the Amazing Frog and Towerfall. I think Towerfall inevitably got like ported over to PC and it's pretty decent. Amazing Frog, I don't know. Can't you download Epic on Deck? I mean, I'm sure you can get the Epic Games, the Epic Games Store on your Steam Deck. I don't know how it would work. That Meat and Fuck Kingdom. I might rep Best Buy, but catch me at Micro Center. I have a chance to get looking for deals to price match with. I wish we had a Micro Center. I do. I really do wish we had a PC store here in town. But we don't. And so I will suffer. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Why am I doing that? I don't want to use the zoom, dude. You know what would have saved the Ouya? What truly would have saved the Ouya is Kingdom for Keflings or World of Keflings. They should have jumped on that, man. It should have had integratable avatars directly into the game. They should have had that, man. It could have had it. It could have had it all. My Empire of Gert. Micro Center is the shit. They stock balls at mine? Dude, I wish. I really do wish that was me, but it ain't me. Macro Center for wide deals. Macro Center sounds like a... I just started thinking about Severance. I'm sorry. My brain immediately bloated out, and then I started thinking about Severance. That's where Adam Scott go. What he got to do? He's macro data definement. Yeah. Freak out. King Kong has feet. Yeah. Get a whiff, get a whiff, get a whiff, get a sniff, get a whiff, get a sniff, get a whiff. You're a shop? Oh no, what are you? Oh, you are a shop. Okay. Oh, big money. I'll buy that, sure. Interesting. Oh, and you can buy boons here too. Damn, they got like full slop and full shopping in here. Oh, Fortnite shop. Oh, you need a Bitcoin for that. Oh, you bring the pickle Bitcoin. That's pickle Bitcoin. I get it. Because Pickle Rick is back, baby. Have you watched the latest episode of Severance? Yeah, that jump scare, man. Jump scare got me like... Yeah, I keep up with Severance as much as I can. It's a good show. I like a lot of it is Adam Scott walking around going, where's my fucking wife? You put computers in my brain. Where's my fucking wife? Get these computers out of my brain. I'm waiting on S2 E10 before I watch it. Oh, you're going to binge the whole season in one go? I'm sorry, man. I hate it, but binge culture is dead, and I'm honestly happy for it. I kind of really enjoy the fact that binge culture is dying. I know some people really enjoy binge culture. They like the whole show coming out, and they like getting the whole show right then and there. But I'm kind of happy that binge culture is dead. I like being able to watch a show and then thinking about the new episode of the show. Ooh, thinking about the new episode of the show. I also love reading dog shit fan theories on our Severance. Something about dog shit fan theories on the Severance subreddit is so fucking funny to me. I love how it's devolved into utter shit posting where it's like, guys, I think Helena might be a fucking woman. Like, you have to pay to hide. Buddy, this is the pure capitalism season. That's crazy. You gotta pay to shit. You gotta pay to hide. Gives me something to look forward to every week. It's more fun to discuss one episode at a time. Yeah, it's more fun to talk with your friends about the show and also watch people like losing their minds about what's going to happen next. I kind of like the fact that we're getting weekly releases again. Now, if I can only have what I want and what probably nobody else wants back in television, which is 24 episode seasons with a lot of filler episodes, so the writers get fucking goofy as hell with it. I don't have enough money to hire you. Have a good day. 24 episode seasons of shows where like half of the season is dedicated to the overarching story, but the other half is filler goofy episodes. We don't really get filler episodes again. Well, because we're still at the tail end of prestige TV, right? It started with Breaking Bad, and it's kind of like we're slowly, I feel like, getting out of it. But we don't really have a lot of options for like weekly, like 24 episode slop. You know? Brendan, Hooters is filing for bankruptcy. All those guys who peaked in high school are in tears right now. I remember going to the one Hooters within 300 miles of Montreal. I remember while I was in Montreal last year, we all decided, I didn't decide, but a couple of people decided we should meet up at the Hooters. And then we got there and people started ordering food at the Hooters. Made me lose my fucking mind. And I'm still like, not mad about it. It is kind of funny to go to the only Hooters within 300 miles. But more so like, why the fuck would you order food there? Right? You're in the middle of Montreal, downtown Montreal, right? Let me set the scene. Downtown Montreal, Mandy, his partner, me and my wife were all eating at this little place. And we checked the Discord for like the Montreal like Billy wedding group, right? And somebody, I'm not going to name names, but somebody says, dude, we should go to Hooters. We should all meet up at Hooters. And we were nearby. We were within walking distance. So we were like, okay, yeah. So we get there first. We're like, why do they want to go to Hooters, man? We're passing like bistros. Luckily, we had already eaten, and it was like a really good food. I had a really great chicken sandwich. And awesome fries, too, like banging fries, right? So we get to the Hooters, and we're waiting for basically 2 groups to show up. We reserve like 3 tables, and we get there, and it's like dead empty. There's like a sad dude in the corner eating slop out of a bowl. And then there's like a dude and a lady with, I think, a kid sitting at a table far away from us. And we're like, okay, we're here first here at the Hooters. This is uncomfortable. Then everybody starts arriving. And I try to be like, okay, like, you know, where are we going? What are we doing? They just start ordering food. And I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? They're ordering food. You know what I ordered at the Hooters? I ordered a Red Bull. I paid $7 Canadian for a Hooters Red Bull. Like, by choice, we get to the Hooters, and then the groups that get to the Hooters, including, okay, so we get to the Hooters, and it's 2 groups, right? One group is the group that recommended us go to the Hooters to meet up, and that group leaves after 5 minutes. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to go meet up with some other people, bye. And that's like, okay, uh-huh. The group that recommended to go to Hooters is the group that leaves after like 5 minutes. It's like they played a joke on the group that wasn't us. They leave after 5 minutes. Then they're gone. And then the other group, it's like Billy, Boo, a couple of others. They start ordering food. Somebody says, oh, I'd like to order the fish and chips. And the Hooters waitress says, don't do that. When the Hooters waitress says, don't do that, you listen. You leave. You walk to any of the historic bistros that are literally across the street from the fucking Hooters. Some of them order food, and I think once again it's myself, my wife, Mandy, and his partner. We're like, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We go to the Museum of Illusions, and that was a lot of fun. But I will tell you, that bathroom, man, the bathroom in that Hooters was terrifying. It was, you walk down a flight of stairs into one bathroom. You open up the door. There is one single purple light, and it's flashing in there. It's a flashing epilepsy, like seizure-inducing light that is flashing. There's no other light in the bathroom. It's a flickering purple light. And I take a piss and I say, we got to get out of here. This place is fucking haunted. Then I take Mandy to the Museum of Illusion, and I had a great time pointing at horrifying. I loved how the Museum of Illusion trip was a lot of like my wife taking pictures of me, and then I'd run over to a new horrifying site, a new horrifying illusion. I'd be like, Mandy, you got to check this out. Mandy, stand right here. And Mandy's looking down into like a hole of endless sorrow and torture. It literally became a game of me pointing out horrors to Mandy and forcing him to experience them. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I loved running over to like, oh, dude, you got to check out this fucking horrifying tunnel. Dude, you got to check out this horrible illusion hole. Oh, dude, you got to come over here and check this shit out. This shit's going to make you throw up. But yeah, the experience at the only Hooters in Montreal tells me that, like, I am not surprised. I am more surprised that Hooters has not gone bankrupt sooner. I'm gonna turn VSync on. I love being a good friend, man. Being a good friend means when you stare into the torture nexus, you force your friend to stare into the torture nexus as well. That's just what being a good friend is about. Yo, look into the void! Look into the void! The void is wet and warm, and it's waiting for you. But yeah, I'm not surprised the Hooters is shutting down. They are not a good place to eat. You go there if you're a horny 60-year-old man. That's it. If you're in your dirty 30s or your slorty 40s or your swifty 50s or your sexy 60s, like, that's where you go, man. You slop your slime and you hit on the waitresses, and then you get kicked out after eating too many wings. You drink a whole gallon of wing sauce and you're like, I'm out of here. Ah, shit, I'm dead. Maybe. Nope, I lived. Bud Lightyear? Nice, dude. That's not a bot. That was a real guy I killed. Grimmy that. Interesting. Grimmy that. Honestly, yeah, just go to the strip club. If you're going to the Hooters, like, well, the thing is like, I you know what? I felt like I was going to say something there about, like, going to the Hooters over the strip club, but, like, genuinely, I don't. Why not just go to the strip club if you're planning on, like, I don't. If your town has a Hooters, like, my town doesn't have a Hooters, but we have a Teaser's Tap. Like, we have a strip club. We might have 2 strip clubs, actually. Dude, it was crazy to find out that, like, this is why I loved one of my English teachers. In junior year of high school, this is like a crazy bit. So junior year of high school, I was in advanced English. because I was a good old smart, they put me in the fucking hole, I know the words boy. And the teacher was a piece of shit. But he left, I think the first like week he taught, and then he left because he went and joined the National Guard at the oldest age possible, which I found out later he only joined the National Guard so that he could like run for political positions all around Iowa and say, I was in the National Guard, which is funny in and of itself, right? 45-year-old guy goes and joins the National Guard for like a year so that it can be like, I'm running for office in all these various districts. You should vote for me because I was in the National Guard. He sucked. He was an awful fucking teacher. Hated him. He was an asshole. Had him only for a week and I fucking hated him. He got replaced with a teacher. He got replaced with a teacher that I loved for the rest of that AP English. It was the best grade I've ever gotten in like school, I think. I think I got the first time I ever got like an A in one of my advanced classes because I cared. Ooh, damn. And come to find out, he worked as a bouncer at the local strip club. And I was like, this is the coolest fucking guy ever. I can't believe that we like didn't have to deal with the shittiest dude ever, and we ended up getting the coolest guy ever for that class. Chill dude, awesome dude. And I got to read 1984. Can't believe I went to the gas station and didn't give you a treat. You were driving around. I knew you'd get yourself a treat.
You got yourself treats?
I got myself Monster.
Treats.
It's Monter. I got myself Monter. I got myself Monter Rehab. I got Monter. I got myself Monter. Was he sitting on the chair backwards and everything? Oh, our teacher, Mr. Wall. No, Mr. Wall was not sitting backwards on his chair. Mr. Wall was like cool as fuck. And he was a super fucking chill dude. Genuinely my favorite teacher. I got an opportunity to do spotlight work at the community theater years later for the Full Monty, which if you don't know the Full Monty is a show where a bunch of dudes get naked and I had to operate the spotlight for it, which was not great. Even worse, come to find out one of the guys that was in the cast of the Full Monty, one of the lead guys, ended up getting outed as a sex pest. So like, even funnier. But I went to a cast party as the spotlight operator after the last show, and Mr. Wall was there, and I got to do Jello shots with him. If you have never gotten to do Jello shots with a former teacher, I'm telling you, it was an incredible moment in my life.
Do they always have that much butt, or is it the jumpsuit?
Do they always have that much butt? I mean, I'm playing the character with all that ass, Shelby.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm playing the character with ass.
I posted that wedding dress. I had 4 scams.
You had,
like an hour.
You had 4 scam messages for the wedding dress in an hour?
Facebook Marketplace.
It's a cesspit, yeah. Yeah, we do a little Gooner skin gaming, yeah. But yeah, an enlightening experience. I love doing Jello shots with a former teacher. I had a lot of weird experiences right out of high school. Doing Jello shots with a former teacher and then also living for 8 months with a former teacher. Well, I'm glad my life is depressing but normal now. Hi, what's up? Why are you tapping? Gotcha. Oh, no. I felt bad about that one. I did. Throughout my entire education, I can confidently say that the teacher is as important as the lesson when it came to learning and performance. Yeah, I mean, I had 2 teachers that I loved, and they were the teachers that pushed me to like read and educate myself outside of school, right? And I'm happy I had that opportunity to be like, Brendan, you should do this. You should get into this. And I'm like, really? I thought nobody gave a shit. It is incredibly important for people to have like teachers and mentors that give a damn. Because if I didn't have the luck that I had, which was having teachers give a shit about me, then I don't think I'd be in the same place that I am today. Love that my speech teacher gave a damn. Love my English teachers. loved one of my old teachers in second grade, and then I absolutely loved our graphic design teacher because she didn't give a shit, and that's how we watched Human Centipede in the computer lab. Which I will tell you, buddy, ain't nothing funnier than somebody bringing in a rip of the Human Centipede and then just getting away with watching most of the movie in your graphic design class in high school and then getting a college credit for that class. Love that I got a college credit for checks my wrist here. Watching the Human Centipede. Oh, you're not real? All right. All right, these guys are real. Oh, somebody like raided the warehouse. You're real though. Gotcha. Slipping and sliding and sleeping and peeping. You're bad somewhere. Hi. Okay. Thanks, man. That didn't do like nothing, man. All he did was knock me away. You went to college? I went to college. I didn't finish. Because I didn't have enough money, and I was like, well, guess I'll go into the real world, uneducated. I went to college, but it was like a, community college. Thank you, Snacks, a lot for the gift sub. I just finished playing. New season, pretty fun. Dude, the guns, I do like having guns that I like in this one. Brendan, when are you going to suffer through Shenmue? Never, because I don't like them. You don't want me playing Shenmue. You don't want me playing Shenmue. Do you know why? I'm going to stand by the little capsule machines, and I'm just going to keep on, I'm just going to collect all the Sonic figurines and then stop playing. Like, you don't want that. That'll be a whole stream where all I do is do forklift jobs, and then I just get all the capsule figurines, and then I just walk away. I used to carry on the 1 terabyte external hard drive through high school, just absolutely loaded the fuck up with games. I remember playing a lot of Gang Beasts Alpha with my classmates. A little bit after my time. My time in high school was, dude, check this shit out. I got Halo on a flash drive. Check this shit out. I got Counter-Strike on a flash drive. So my engineering classes in high school, when I was doing civil engineering stuff, we would get done with our projects like a week in advance, and then we'd spend the whole week in the engineering class just playing Counter-Strike Source. Did you buy Funny Pickle Man? You don't buy him. He's in the battle pass. I don't have him unlocked yet. I'm sorry. I'll get him eventually, but I ain't got him yet. Me and my whole friends spent an entire tech class playing Minecraft instead of working, since if you pass the certification exam, you pass the whole class and the start was easy as fuck. I'm glad that Minecraft came out on the tail end of high school, because if it had come out during more of my formative years, I wouldn't have gotten anything done. But I would definitely be like a high-tier Minecraft YouTuber. So realistically, if Minecraft had come out earlier in my career, there's 50% more of a chance I would have been a sex pest. So I... What's up? Bazinga. Yeah, I do not miss high school in any way, shape, or form. I do not look back on it with kind eyes, even though I didn't have like the worst time in my last couple of years in high school. But I do remember playing video games in computer lab, watching Human Centipede in graphic design class. A lot of goofing off. I remember a lot of goofing off. The Pickler. I always heard of parties secondhand. You didn't miss much. As somebody who went to parties in high school, I went to one big party. Let me tell you, you didn't miss much. It was all of the preppy kids, all of the like quote unquote like highly educated and doing well kids, smoking a lot of weed and drinking a lot of fucking Four Loko. Every single person at my school who was I can be your angel or your devil, they were the devil. And I went to one big party because I was dating somebody in like the party scene at my school for a while, and it was kind of wild to learn like all of the kids that were into partying then. Like it was wild to be like, what the fuck? So and so is like drinking fucking fat stacks of beer. So and so is like loaded the fuck up. And then I got crossfaded in Four Loko and like walked halfway home. Was this when Four Loko was utterly demented, or was this toned down Four Loko? 2011, 2010. It was demented Four Loko. Halfway. So, I got drunk off Four Loko at that party, and then I also crossfaded. It was the first time I'd ever gotten drunk and high pretty much in my life, which was horrible. I freaked out and I ran halfway home before realizing I was partially lost. And I walked to my now roommate James's house because I knew where it was. I walked to James's house and I woke him up because he had already graduated. This is my senior year. So I knew he wasn't doing anything. And I asked him to give me a ride home. I get home. My mom's awake. She's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah. All right. Well, as long as you're safe." And then she goes to bed, I go to bed. And then I was like, man, if my mom doesn't give a shit, why the fuck am I drinking? I'm like, I don't even like this. I remember hearing about Four Loko on the news. My state ended up banning it entirely, and I think it's still banned to this day. Depends. Like, they don't do... Four Loko used to have a ton of caffeine in it, and that was part of the reason why it would fuck you up so bad. It was high alcohol content. I think your first high was the Roger incident. No, that was like my third high. My first time getting high, really, was... I think about 2 weeks before that party, I went over to a friend's house. We got high and watched a bunch of Farscape and ate a bunch of Totino's, like, party pizzas. Then I went to that party, and that was the first time I'd ever gotten drunk. And then also, like, drunk and high, which was horrible. And then the Roger incident was, like, 2 years later. You get crossfaded. That's when you get drunk and high. Don't do it. It's not good for you, and it's not good for your heart. It's not good for your bones, pal. It's not good for your bones. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I would say, don't do drugs. Drugs is bad. I would stick to those guns. Where's my Dare shirt? It's in the laundry. Why drink Four Loko when Jaeger bombs exist? Why drink Four? Yeah, my wife says, why drink Four Loko when anything exists? You're not meant to mix caffeine and alcohol? No, like that's, you mix caffeine and alcohol, you're, what is it, an upper and a downer? You're gonna get all sorts of fucked up. Thank you for putting me in bot games, Fortnite. I appreciate it. Remember turning down pot brownies during math freshman year? Hate math. Should have taken the offer. I don't know, man. I as somebody who's like, slop your slime, I think weed should be legal in all the states. I just, I'm not like a big peruser of, aside from nicotine, I don't really use any drugs because I don't like beer. I don't like alcohol that much. I get drunk like twice, maybe 3 times a year at most on my birthday and if I travel. And then, like, weed, marijuana. We've been talking about, I feel like we've been talking about marijuana a lot the last couple of weeks, but with weed and marijuana, Every once in a while, I use it to help me sleep, like maybe once every month or two. Otherwise, it just makes me lazy. It just anytime I've ever gotten high in my life, people are like, "Dude, you're gonna feel awesome after this," and I'm just like, "Buddy, I just feel lazy. All I want to do is sit down and watch Warehouse 13 episodes. Like, I just want to watch sci-fi crap. I like." All I want to do is watch garbage. Like, I don't want to do anything other than just watching crap. Brendan has a huge bong right inside a camera view. No, I don't have a bongus. I don't have a Pickle Rick pipe or a Pickle Rick bong. Heartbreaking, I know. How do you feel about this new season with Mortal Kombat being added? I care about Scorpion more. I like Scorpion. He has the get over here. I don't know why Sub-Zero is the play. Because I feel like Scorpion is like the Mortal Kombat guy, but maybe that's just me. And also, then you have an option to add like Scorpion's get over here as like a hook shot would be way more interesting to add to the game than like Sub-Zero's icy powers. There's way more neat to me. Oh, maybe Scorpion will be part of some event. Oh, yeah. Maybe they added Sub-Zero because he is less popular. That is coming. Oh, they both have a mythic weapon. Okay, yeah, I care way more about Scorpion than I do about Sub-Zero. Or Raiden, even. I like Raiden. Johnny Cage. Melina. Is the new season any different? New guns. I'm happy about it. I did not like the spread last season. I think this spread is more interesting. Raiden, yeah, Raiden this wiener. Got me. Fuck. I think overall, I think this season is a little bit more interesting with the guns already. I mean, I'm getting my ass kicked, but that's just how it is in Fortnite for me until I get, like, everything figured out. If we could slap my slime to the good old days. Last season only had 2 good guns? Pretty much. And I didn't like the railgun. Last season had a lot of interesting mobility too, though. But, like, I don't know, man. The Shinobi stuff, Baymax, missed me with that shit, unfortunately. Hollow Twister is still in. Yeah, but also, what is it? The AUG style battle rifle is in. The Mammoth pistol is in. Big Funny Laser is in. But Brendan, Baymax Funny Robot, missed me with that Baymax Funny Robot shit. All right? They didn't give me a fat Baymax. They gave you Samurai Baymax and normal Baymax. That shit sucks, man. I'm going to say it. I'm not afraid of saying it. I want the funny big Baymax. I like his design. He's very friend-shaped. That's the point. He's friend-shaped on purpose. He looks cool. They were cowards about it. They gave you doo-doo armored up Baymax. Who the fuck knows Baymax when he's doo-doo armored up? I don't want doo-doo armored up Baymax. I want cool Baymax. It's big and bouncy. They didn't want to do fat Baymax. I will always say, after releasing the chicken, the Family Guy chicken, there's no reason why they couldn't have done any size skin. No excuse at this point. With the Family Guy chicken existing, there's no reason for them to do, like, the weirder skins like that. Like, no reason. They did the chicken. That's always on them. Why fat chicken but no fat Peter? That's what I'm saying. He was a crybaby really bad last night. Oh, is this train heist? Oh, you can take the thermite out of there. Interesting. Oh, because you gotta, like, place the thermite. Okay. Oh, you actually... Oh, wow. Did they make the train not dog shit? How much thermite do you need to blow this thing up? Thermite, B. Did I stop it? I stopped the fucking Fortnite train! Oh shit. Oh my god, it's like a full fucking funny heist. Give me the dill coin. Dill pickle coin. Give me the pickle coin. The pickle coin, hand it over. The pickle coin, hand it over. Hand it over, your pickle coin. All of it, now. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Now, what the fuck do I do with a pickle coin? Oh, I turn it in for big. I'm dead. I fucked it. I had all that pickle coin and I fucked it. Thank you, Troll Gainer, for the Prime sub, by the way. Have a sub for me for making you watch the baby movie. Oh, for watching Shaun the Sheep? Yeah. That's on you, buddy! No more baby movies! Never again! That's it. Fuck you, Skibbity Toilet. No more baby movies ever again! Baby movies are off the menu! Now I gotta watch, listen, motherfucker. Now I gotta, like, get used to the fact that, like, we just did Shaun the Sheep. What's the next fucking movie? I don't know if that's spoilers or not. What was on the poll? What won? Killer Condom. Now you got my ass watching Killer Condom. I'm gonna have to watch that shit. You got my ass watching Killer fucking Condom after Shaun the Sheep. This shit sucks, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I had to watch a baby movie for pondering. Now I gotta watch fucking the Killer Condom for pondering. No Rugrats in Paris? No, we're not watching any more baby movies. Well, here's the thing. Baby Geniuses is a spooky tape, and I would love to get that on there. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Brendan ever gets another Brendan pick, I'm pushing for Baby Geniuses. That's a certified me when I was a baby movie. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Big baby wanna hug. What? No hug. That makes baby Bungie mad. They had a giant Cybertronic baby in that movie. Giant Cybertronic baby! Where did the Shaun the Sheep revisionist history come from? I thought it was good. It's a good baby movie. That's the thing. That's why while we were talking about the movie, the thumbnail for the podcast episode is all four of us with our arms crossed like Rant Sonas, and Shaun the Sheep is on a leather couch. It's a really but that's why I was like, any amount of criticism we bring to this movie, any amount of critical that we're being about this movie, or any shit we're saying about this movie, here's the thing, regardless, it's a fucking baby movie. It is a movie for babies, so no matter how mean we are to it, it doesn't matter because it's a baby movie. Does not come off as Rant Sonas. Look at their thumbnail. They got their arms crossed. It came across as PSD running a train on Shaun? Yeah. That was the point. Jake Sully! Jake Sully! The Avatar! No, fuck off! Jake Sully! Jake Sully! I'm dead. Avatar's gonna get me. Shit. Damn it. Avatar got me. They need to get their feet on the back of the couch with stink lines. Oh my god. Somebody spent 36. Dude, can you imagine spending $15 on the Jake Sully outfit or $34 on the Avatar bundle? I'm like, I don't. Why? I mean, I thought about doing it because I thought it'd be funny for Chad to be like, Brendan, you spent $34 on the Avatar bundle and you bitch about being poor? And I'd be like, how did it as a bit? It's taxes. I can take it on my taxes. James Cameron. James Cameron needs that money. He needs that cash for Avatar, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5. Avatar is a franchise that I will hate endlessly because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't. Something about that is just, it gives me major, like, I just don't see it. I don't see what people see in those movies. I don't see it. It's like I genuinely don't get it. I just don't see it. I'm like, why it be the way it do, you know? But they're blue. I get it, and they got to get the unobtainium. I just don't. It's probably one of the most, I do not get why general audiences like this movie of all time for me. Like, I get that it's blue, and it's like it's blue, and it's very colorful, and it's very saturated. There's a lot of colors. There's a lot of pretty colors, but it's kind of like Jingling Keys, the movie, right? Basic plot, you got to save the avatars, you got to fight the blue people, but actually the humans are bad. It's just got really good CGI, and it's like, I don't know, man. I think CGI peaked at Small Soldiers, so I'm probably not the guy for this. Probably not that guy, pal. I think it peaked at Small Soldiers, so I'm cooked on that one. Did you see the new Small Soldiers game in development? No, because here's the facts. I hate to break this to you. Small Soldiers, the IP, is owned by like an NFT crypto firm. I hate to say it, but the IP is currently being used by an NFT crypto firm. Anything you see about Small Soldiers is all to promote NFT crypto shit. They bought the IP, they got the rights to it, and they're trying to get anybody to help fund their NFT crypto scheme. It's grifter shit. Heartbreaking that it had to come to this, but the grifters got too powerful. Now the grift is eternal. Long live the grift. The grift is always dead. The grift will never be dead. The grift is always dead. The grift will never be dead. Long live the grift. Yeah, I'm a little fart broken about it, but you know, it be how it be, how it do, how it be. I hate that you got me to start saying fart breaking. It hurts every time I do it. How fart breaking. The old grift is dead. Long live the grift. Yeah. I still don't got how James Cameron got his own Pandora section at Disney World. Oh yeah, somebody already replied to you, but Avatar makes a fuck ton of money. It is, if you have like half of a brain, it is wild to be like, why is this? Like, I don't, and maybe it's because I only have half a brain that I don't get it, but I'm like, I gotta watch those movies at some point. I really do. Still have not seen them, so I don't get it. And I feel like at this point, like, I'm not gonna get it even if I watch the movies. And I'm like, I gotta go in with an open mind. You know, I gotta go in with an open head. But I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't get it. Will I get it? Will I see it? Amazing digital Fortnite win. I'd buy those skins. When they got the fucking I'd buy those skins. They'd be funny to run. Amazing Digital Circus is interesting because I think I've watched all of it, but only through TikTok clips of it. So like technically I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen enough TikTok clips to be like, I think I've seen 80% of it. When you get Big Deal, man. Damn, they put Big Deal back in there. 46 levels for Big Deal. He's like level 50. 46 levels for a big deal. Why doesn't he have the fully rendered pickle cock? Because this is a children's game. I don't like. Why doesn't he have a penis? I mean, you know why. I don't know why you're asking that. I'm like, you already know why. Because like it's a game for kids. I don't. I'm like, this is Fortnite. It's not Gooner Gulch. Give Fortnite porn creators 2 days and he will. Oh yeah, no, they'll have big deal. You know what? It's crazy that there are 3 big like pop culture pickles. There's Pickle Rick, there's Pickle from Peanut and Pickle, and then there's Big Dill. That's at least 3 well, and the 4th one if you count Big Papa Pickle. Big Papa Pickle. Big Papa Pickle. Crazy how we keep getting Anthro Pickles in society. Like, what does it say about society that we keep going back to the Anthro Pickle? The 4 Dillman. Oh, the 4 pickles of the Picklepocalypse. Sir, I just heard it. Oh no, what's the word? There's a Picklepocalypse in Pickleopolis. Oh my god, the city of the pickle? Yeah, there's a Picklepocalypse in Pickleopolis. There's a Picklepocalypse in Pickleopolis? Yes, sir. I've heard it. There's a Picklepocalypse in Pickleopolis. Gimme. You got any small pots? You got that, I'll take that. You remember this golden oldie? Me when I'm, give me a second, let me, I'm firing my laser. I'm dead. I win. Could Larry from VeggieTales become a pickle? No, because did they ever do that with VeggieTales? Where Larry the cucumber, he plays as Jesus and then he goes and they seal him up in the tomb for 3 days and he moves the rock and he comes out a pickle. God's only begotten pickle son. Have they done that or would that be blasphemy? I gotta ask some people. What do you mean? Would Jesus be the world's first pickle? Because, like, he brined up in there, or... Is that blasphemy? How blasphemous is that? That's pretty blasphemous, is what my wife says? It's pretty bad? I don't think it's bad, per se. Damn it, son of a bitch, man. It's probably very blasphemous. Sir, the Roman general, sir. Pontius Pilate, sir. Yes. It's Jesus, sir. He's gone. Oh my god. What's that over the horizon? Oh my god, soldier. I think that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Sir, I think did he turned himself into a pickle, soldier. He's pickle Jesus. I'll be right back, son of a bitch. I love whenever I leave for a second to go get something. Chat just yells chair. But whenever I hear that, I think of like the Bill Nye the Science Guy song. So I just like to imagine chat's going chair, 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 chair. Turn over the shroud, Mary. Yes, the one in the tomb. Look, Mary, I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Christ. Isn't Kevin Smith talking about doing a Dogma 2? Do you guys think Kevin Smith is cooked, or do you think he can turn it around? Like, do we think he's cooked? Like, is he done? Is he cooked? Or do you think he can turn it around with another Dogma movie? Do you think he can run it back? Do you think he's got the power to run it back and make like a good movie instead of absolute dog shit for a little bit? He could probably turn it around. It really depends, man. Hasn't he only ever made dog shit? Clerks 1 and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Dogma are great. There are some jokes that have not aged well, and I fundamentally understand that and respect that. But I think for the most part, those three, I think, like I said, for the most part, I think they hold up. We are the Clit Commanders. We are the commanders of the Clit. What about Mallrats? Never seen it, so I don't know. You think I've seen that shit? I haven't seen that shit. I don't watch Kino. I watch Slop. I'm a pig at the trough. My brain registered this question as Kevin James, and I was wondering why you want Paul Blart to be saved. No, Kevin James is, and I will firmly die for this take. Kevin James is an actually funny person. 70% of the time, I think. But he just does dog shit because he doesn't care. I am firmly of the belief that if Kevin James went into a job and gave a shit, and it was a project he cared about, I think it could end up being Kino. I think Kevin James needs what some comedy actors do, which is I think Kevin James needs to be in a serious drama. Same for David Spade. Well, I don't know if I'm going to give you David Spade, because David Spade was best with Farley, and I just don't think I don't think he can do it again. David Spade was the perfect like yang or yin to Farley's yang. Like the perfect foil. Outside of being the perfect foil, I don't know if I'd give it to him. He was the perfect straight man to Farley's comedy guy. Like, they were the perfect duo. I'm not saying that he's not talented, because he can still be funny. Joe Dirt, you know, I'm a Joe Dirt enjoyer, 100%. But I do think that he works best as, Farley's foil. Oh my God, I'm sitting atop the pickle. I'm under the pickle machine. What do we got? Joe Dirt in Fortnite? Day one buy. You would be a Joe Dirt enjoyer. Joe Dirt is just Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Oh, you got me. For rednecks. It's Pee-wee's Big Adventure for white trash. That's it. And it's perfect that way. Brendan, there's a big poop rock. Yeah. It's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I don't, for white trash. Yeah, and like my point still stands. It's an adventure, and he goes along this funny adventure trying to figure out who his parents are. Was there like a not Leatherface and Joe Dirt? Yeah, the would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Yeah. You put Joe in the pit, yeah. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Christopher Walken gets an erection in that movie.
No, no. No, 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 no.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill and Joe Dirt. But yeah, Christopher Walken, he gets a boner in that movie. He gets a boner in Severance, too. Brendan, when are you ban zeroing? Every time somebody asks, I'm pushing it back by a day. So right now, you got about 3 weeks. Hate that you asked. I'm so sorry, bud, but you pushed it back another day. Heartbreaking, honestly. No, realistically, I mean, I kind of, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to go through it. No sell everything. You don't want me to play Ban Ban Zero right now, because I'm going to go through it, just no sell every single part of it, and be like, yep. It'll be an hour long. I'll get through it, and I'll be like, okay. But, I don't know, maybe tomorrow they got Poopy Playtime, and I haven't played that yet. I just don't care, man. I really don't. I went through my mascot horror phase, and unfortunately, I'm out of it, and I don't give a shit. I played 5 Ban Ban games. I played a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's. I played Poopy Playtime. I'm like, I'm tired, man. There's not going to be anything that'll make me go, whoa, that's crazy in the new Ban Ban, and there's nothing that'll make me go, whoa, that's crazy in the new Sloppy Playtime. I don't care. Will I play them? Yeah, I'll get around to them. I kind of just don't care. Damn it, son of a bitch. Crawl out through the fallout back to me. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to. I just lost interest. I mean, I played Sloppy Playtime 3, and then I played Ban Ban 7, and I was like, unless it's a continuation, I just don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that, like, I'm not gonna pretend, you know, that I'm like, whoa, Ban Ban awesome. It's like, buddy, it's been months. You know, it's been months since I've given a shit about Ban Ban. I just don't. I love Zumbo. I love Zoss. It's just really hard to make myself give a shit about it. When you play the same game 18 times, you're kind of like, inevitably you're going to be like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of this. It's crazy to me that people play the same game like 20 times and then they can still give a shit about it, honestly. I'm like, that's you know, that really speaks to their character and their ability to perform. Fuck you. Oh, don't die to the cyber slop. Oh, I died to the cyber slop. It's so sad. Like, I respect the hell out of, like, horror game Let's Players. I do, man. Because going through 18 of the same game, like, and ironically, I am a Pokemon enjoyer, but more so, like, it's not about playing the same game. It's about having the same level of enthusiasm or false enthusiasm for the last, like, I want to say 10 years for, like, FNAF and Ban Ban and Poppy Playtime, any mascot horror or even indie horror games. It's crazy to me that people can keep that same level of enthusiasm over the last 10 years to a degree. And for the most part, we've gotten to the point where they're not doing anything new. Like, I want to play the Ban Ban karting game, and I want to play the Ban Ban Pizza Tower game. Those are two that I actually want to play, because, like, what the fuck are you doing with your properties, man? I want to see what this shit is. But I can't keep that same level of enthusiasm. Right? I can't care about something like that for that long. I enjoyed the silliness and the stupidity of Ban Ban and the dog shittedness of Poppy, and how it was interesting to play through FNAF and see, like, where the gears fit. But beyond that, I'm like, I'm pretty much done. I got everything I wanted out of all the games that I played in that vein. You know? I can't keep that same level of enthusiasm. I can't play the same thing like that over and over again. I either need a long break from it, I need to not do it, or I need to grit my teeth and get through it. But then it becomes harder for me to not be, like, cranky while I'm playing it because I'm like, oh, fuck, ban again. That's crazy. Whoa, crazy thing happened. Because you know for a fact that if I play it, I'm not going to react to anything in it, right? I'm not going to give you the horror game reaction where, like, you see a guy and he goes, and then the camera. Like, it's not 2016. It's not 2017 anymore, man. Takes a lot for me to like give anything to a horror game because I'm playing it, I'll enjoy it, but I'm not gonna get scared by Ban. I'm not gonna get scared by sloppy playtime. I'm not 10. I don't. I guess it's more of it's really hard for me to get immersed because I played enough of them and I see the lines of code and I know how each game is going to go, and each game is just in these big mascot horror series are just kind of like stringing you along from game to game to game with no obvious payoff. And part of that is like, honestly, another part of it is too. I got the big apathy. I got the big depression. Like it's hard for me to fake the horrorgasm when I genuinely don't care. I'm just like, I'm apathetic, man. I'll play it. I'll get through them. I'll give it the old college try, you know. I'll try to have a good day tomorrow so I can have a good time with them. But I don't know, man. Like, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie to you. I'll keep it 100. I'll keep it 100 with you. I got parental illness. Hard to enjoy sloppy horror video games when all I taste is ash. Like, I have a hard time separating and compartmentalizing my fucked up, like, everything fucking sucks in my brain to make it work for something I don't care about. Hello. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, if you generally don't want to, then don't. I mean, I will. Shelby, your Brendan needs a hug, buddy. Shelby is just as depressed as me. Like, I don't... You don't know shit, man. You do have Oreo balls. Enjoy your Oreo balls. No, I had a slice of pizza at the Casey's and it filled me up. Then hug there, but we do hug. I don't get a hug on stream. You just want to see my wife again. Like, what if Jumbo Josh hugged you with his big hands? I'd give him a fat kiss right on the lips. I get really jumbo. What did this do? Oh, okay. Oh, I died. Thank you, hot dog. May you heal. I'll get better, man. Things have gotten better. Things will get worse, then things will get better, and then things will get worse. That's the way of the world. Like I said, I haven't been right in the head since my cat died in April. Like, things have gotten better. These things take time, unfortunately. You can't force yourself to heal or feel better. You can't force yourself to not be depressed. Like, I'm not even talking about the greater state of the world because my ass ain't doom scrolling. I'm not looking at the torture nexus. Babe, I'm not full. I'm not hungry. I do not want a treat. I appreciate the treat and I appreciate you. You can have both of those. They're both for you.
I have 4.
You have 4? I do not need a treat right now. I had a slice of pizza at the gas station. I'm good.
Just want to talk about the depressions.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about life and stuff. You know how it be. Every once in a while, the streamer got to just keep it 100. Shelby, I will take an Oreo ball. Yeah, do you want to feed the chat? Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Gas station pizza? Buddy, you never had Casey's? Yeah, I got a slice of Casey's pizza. But yeah, I mean, things are fucked. Things will get better, and then things will get worse, and then things will get better.
I did get approved for the lowest interest rate possible.
Ooh, we can get a new car. Yay! We got approved for our fucking horrible interest rate credit loan. Yay!
No, I mean it's like a very low interest rate.
It's a very low interest rate? Well, that's good.
I got like the lowest one.
Thank goodness. At least we can fucking...
Which is still not low, but it is for the time.
yeah, it's low for the times. Right now is the worst time for your car to take a shit. It's a seller's market. We love to see it. Can't wait for you to get your car, and then like in a year, it's a buyer's market, and we're just like dicking our hands like, what do we do? Why do we do this? But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, cat stuff, life stuff, family stuff. I'm burnt. You know, not to speak on like the state of the world or anything, but I'm just burnt. I'm toasted. I'm cooked. Less cooked every day. You know, slowly going back to raw. I'll get there, but it takes its time. Regarding that other stream, let me know if this statement is accurate. Culver's is above McDonald's, but below Applebee's, and in turn, Applebee's is below an actual sit-in restaurant. Culver's is above Applebee's. Culver's is like genuinely goated. I'm sorry. Culver's clears Applebee's.
You only go to Applebee's if you have a coupon.
You only go to Applebee's if you have a coupon, a gift card, or if your family wants to go. You don't go to Applebee's for any other reason. You do not seek out Applebee's.
Although that's why
You go there if you have a gift card, a certificate, or family wants to go there. I have, though. Why? I mean, I guess I get it. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not here to judge. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not here to judge. Like, enjoy your Applebee's, but also like, what are you, my grandma? Nana, is that you? My grandma is 70. She turned 70 yesterday? Was it yesterday her birthday? No, the 19th. 2 days ago. My grandma turned 70, and I was talking to her the other day, and she went to Applebee's with my mom. She got a big, like, alcoholic drink, and then had a big steak at Applebee's. And I'm like, well, you went to Applebee's, but I get it. I'm like, Nana, you're old. I get it.
it's a restaurant.
Happy birthday to your grandma. Yeah. You know what I talking about this. You know what I despise that old people do? I hate it when old people talk about like the death being imminent. Does anybody else despise that? Like, we know that we're going to die as humans, but something about certain old people get like, oh, yep, nope, probably only going to be around for a year or two more. Oh, yep, nope, probably going to die next year. They get super fucking morbid. And I get that it's like a cope, kind of. I get that it's a bit of a cope. But like, I don't know, man. I don't want to hear my Nana talking about like passing away. I mean, I know it's going to happen someday, but I don't want to like stare directly into the void with it. Oh yeah, or when you get two old people together and all they talk about is like people and family who have died. And I'm like, I get it. Like, my Nana is she, you know, she gets crankier with age. She's gotten crankier with age. But I still love her all the same. I just wish she wouldn't talk about, like, fucking passing away and dying and stuff. And I'm like, oh. I get it. I know it's going to happen someday. I just don't want to feasibly think about it within the next, like, year or two. That's why I always say, like, I love part and parcel of being like born and having like a younger family is that you get to meet a lot of relatives, and some of them are really cool. You also get to have like, you know, relationships with your grandparents and great grandparents and great aunts and stuff. But then you just get a lot more people that you care about that are all dying. And like, so the trade-off is a lot more people that you can talk to and care about, but they're all going to get super morbid and talk about dying all the time. I need thermite. Baby needs thermite. Baby want baba. You got thermite? Baby need thermite. Thermite baby. Get over here, you motherfucker. Wait for it. Damn it. I need thermite. I need wormite. More Christmas money. Dude, I love my great-great aunt. She was awesome. She was like, my great-great aunt, Arlene, was like one of the coolest fucking people. And she would give you a bunch of fucking $2 bills for your birthday. And she gave it to all of the kids would get like a bundle of $2 bills. It was awesome. Gotcha. Nice bat, bozo. It is really wild to talk about your great-great aunt, though. Like, damn it, son of a bitch. Oh, you got yourself two. I remember a conversation I had with my stepdad about having a family member ripped from you as young as I was, or having to watch them wither with age. It's great to have those relationships, and I'd rather have those relationships, but it's a lot more grief and a lot more stress. And then on top of that, knowing that there's only a 15-year difference between me and my mom makes it like, I'm always terrified. I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna die before my mom, dude. She's gonna live to be 70, and I'm gonna get hit by a train at 55. Like, I'm like, son of a bitch. The train's gonna get me. Gonna last that long, huh? I don't know, man. I don't worry about it. I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't worry about that stuff. You can't worry about that stuff. If you spend so long worrying about when you're gonna pass away, eventually that's just a cycle that endlessly feeds itself. Obviously, your butthole will fall out and you'll die instantly. See? It happened to my uncle. It happened to my great uncle. His butthole fell out.
That's such a bad joke for them to make because it's. Oh no. They didn't know.
No, they did know. No, they did know. They did know, and they made that joke. They did know that my uncle's butthole fell out and he died. No, they did know. My wife is over here saying they didn't know. They didn't know. No, they did know. They knew. They brought it up because they knew. I'm never gonna die. I shall forever retain my youth. See, I think I think you can find a common ground between I'm always gonna die and I'm never gonna die, which is, if I die. I had a good burger once. That was worth it. Because Brendan insists his butthole will fall out? It could happen. It happened to my uncle. It could happen to me, man. What if it's genetic? What if I have genetic butthole falling out? They say the good die young, so I'll probably be around for a good long while. Why do I imagine that? Next to like, in blue font with a yellow background and a minion smoking a cigarette. That's like something, that's like a minion post on Facebook. If you count everything in dog years, technically you were always old and cringe. You just gotta live with it, man. The fact of the matter is there will always be somebody younger than you, and they will always think you are old and cringe. Doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't fucking... Inevitably, you will find peace within the boundaries of... why do I fucking care? I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Why do I give a shit? I'll just be cringe. I don't... To be old is to cringe. Yeah, can you stop yelling, you cockwaffle over there? Okay, you were a bot. Thank you. Gulp syrup cockwaffle. I don't know why. Where did you pick up cockwaffle from, Shelby? What the fuck? Where do you hear these things? You didn't hear cockwaffle from my mom. You don't know about cockwaffle. What? Well, no. We're talking about two different kinds of cockwaffle. You're talking about cockwaffle as like the euphemism. I'm talking about cockwaffle where it's a furry image where a furry is holding a waffle shaped like a cock and they say, "I love you, cockwaffle," and then they bite into the tip of the penis of the cockwaffle and they say, "Gulk syrup." Yeah, I mean, no, you didn't know about that. I forgot that cockwaffle is just a common saying. I was thinking about the Gulk syrup image. Yeah, no, cockwaffle was the thing before you combined it, Shelby. Yeah. You didn't invent cockwaffle, Shelby. I'm sorry. You don't like that? Good. That's why you shouldn't be just saying cockwaffle out there.
I will say what I want.
You can say what you want, all right? I respect it. I respect it. Just know that if you say cockwaffle, somebody might interpret that as you know about that image. Brendan really is old. I'm 31, man. That's as old as 31. Like, it just... When you're 25, 31 feels like an eternity away. And when you're 31, 35 feels like an eternity away. When you're 40, 45 feels like an eternity away. 31 is old. 31 is old in peasant times, yeah. I'd be a vector for disease, and I'd infect everybody with my slime. Nowadays, with modern medicine, and me drinking and sipping all this slime and Mountain Dew, 31 is the new 20s, didn't you know? Haven't you seen those videos of millennials talking about, like, 30s are your 20s now, which means your 20s are your teens now, which means your teens are your babies, and your babies is your nothings. Haven't you seen those videos of millennial cope? Because as somebody who is on the younger spectrum of millennial, I do love millennial cope videos. Millennial cope videos give me like a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. I'm just like, just age with grace, man. Be old and own it. Being in your 20s is all about trying to have a good time and then being afraid of your 30s. And then being in your 30s is like, oh, why the fuck do I care? And then probably, I don't know, being in your 40s is probably a lot of worrying about your mortality, so... I have no idea, but I see us millennials have aged well and some Zoomers or alphas, Gen Alphas look 40. Like, what the fuck happened? Vaping. Nicotine makes your skin wrinkle. It makes your shit all crinkly. They're getting the microplastics faster and faster than we ever did, so including vaping. Well, like, here's the thing, man. You're seeing videos of Gen Z and Gen Alpha posting about being old. Here's the thing. You're not seeing the whole picture. That's not everybody. There have always been people with like baby faces around for all ages. And I think that millennials being like, ooh, why does Gen Z and Gen Alpha, why do they look so old? I don't think they do. I think you're seeing a small sample size, and like I think it's also millennial cope. That's it. I think it's millennial cope. I think as my generation goes like older and older, like what happens to every generation, and it will always happen, is inevitably the cope will either consume you or you learn to let go. The millennial stare, the millennial whine, the millennial cope. Every generation goes through this, I think, man. I think another part of it is a lot of like Gen Z and Gen Alpha kids dress like our parents. With the 90s style and the 90s style and the early 2000s style kind of being back, I really do think it's a lot of the ways they dress. They dress like our parents. So millennials were sitting around like, why the fuck do they look old? It's because they dress like our fucking parents. That's it. Fashion trends have already wrapped back around to like the 90s again. And I think it's just a lot of people looking like our fucking parents, so we think that they're old. Can millennials let go quicker? I need the 2000s fashion revival to get here soon. Millennials haven't even begun. You don't even understand. We haven't even started. I'm sorry. My generation hasn't even begun to take control of culture. We've barely started. I'm so fucking sorry. Do you not remember how long the 80s shit lasted? The 80s shit is still here. We haven't even started. Millennials are just now getting into boardrooms and places of power. Like, it hasn't even started, man. You don't even fucking know. The boomers are still holding the reins, and nobody gives a shit about Gen X. Nobody fucking cares. I'm sorry, Gen. Nobody gives a fuck. Sorry, Mom. Nobody fucking cares. We are skipping Gen X. Not even really. Gen X is also part of the 80s revival stuff. I feel like they just kind of... Some Gen X people really hate being lumped in with boomers. And I think I'm like, nah, man, the 80s revival stuff is kind of your stuff. Do you remember the Breakfast Club? I remember the Breakfast Club. I remember the whole thing. I remember when they ate the whole thing at the Breakfast Club. Remember when Gen X wanted to go to war with Gen Z on TikTok? Born too late to be able to fully understand the internet. Born too soon to buy a house for $5. Born just in time to wear a Punisher skull beanie, smoke weed, and make 80,000 videos talking about South Park on TikTok. That's Gen X. It's... real midlife crisis core trend. Yeah, I'm like, millennials haven't even begun to cope. You don't even fundamentally understand, like, as somebody who's a daywalker, i.e. somebody that was terminally online during the late millennial stages of the internet and the early Gen Z stages of the internet, I will tell you, I don't even think the cope has begun. The cope has yet to start. But I will also say, remember, anytime you start bitching about millennials, they got you, man. They got you. I always say it. I don't bitch about Gen Z unless it's funny. I don't bitch about Gen Alpha unless it's funny. And even then, it's within the context of a joke. I don't genuinely mean when I'm jonkling and joking around. Same as like millennials within the context of the joke. Absolutely. But like if you start bitching about millennials, man, and you're Gen Z, or you're bitching about Gen Z and you're millennials, man, they got you. They got you. I'm sorry. They got you. Like, I hate, like, they got you. Oop. They got you. Up. You got. You don't even know. You got it. They got you. Can I bitch about you specifically in this context? I mean, yeah. No, you can't bitch about me. My brain don't work. No, don't bitch about me. My brain don't work. We all know this. Bitch about me when my brain do work. I don't know, man. I feel weird about the millennial Gen Z generational divide for the most part, because like I don't, as somebody who's 31 right now, I feel like culture is stagnated for the last like 20 or 30 years anyway, since like the year 2005. Ever since Shrek, I feel like the culture is partially stagnated anyway. And I'm just like, I don't get it, man. Gen Z, we talking about the same things I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't, like, you're watching Amazing Digital Circus. I'm watching Amazing Digital Circus. I don't. You're watching Monster Hunter montage videos. I'm watching Monster Hunter montage videos. I don't get the drift. I don't get the divide. I don't really get where the divide starts. I guess older millennials didn't grow up with a phone, and younger Gen Z probably grew up with a phone. But at the same time, for the most part, I'm like, I've always been on the internet, so I don't really get the divide. I think it's because people are afraid of looking cringe. Yeah, well, it's because they're weak. They're weak and they're getting older, man. A lot of Gen Zs are getting, a lot of people in Gen Z are getting into their late 20s. And, like, age is scary. So you lash out. Your 20s and your teens are the perfect time for lashing out at the world for getting older. But you can't fight it. You can't escape it. You gotta learn to grow. Whoa. You gotta let go, man. Nobody's hot shit. I'm not hot shit. I don't worry about hot shit. I don't worry about being hot shit. I don't think I'm hot shit. I'm a slappy, fat, wet mess, and I love it. I'm a big fat mud pie. I love it. I think you're hot.
Thanks.
I think once you hit 30, you're either laid back, fuck it, or I hate everything and insufferable, and I prefer to be laid back. Well, yeah, because it's like it's about letting go, right? You have to let go of nostalgia, right? I think you can still enjoy it, especially millennial nostalgia is going to be making waves once again. I don't think it's bad to enjoy it or, like, you know, put the nostalgia goggles on for a little bit and think about the way things were. But you have to let go of nostalgia and you have to accept that things change. And it's easy to say it. It's harder to actually do it. There are a lot of times where I'm like, fuck, I'm old. But, like, those times are far and few in between. It's like, I always bring it back, but it's like, when people are like, what the fuck is Skibbity Toilet? I'm like, you don't know that, like, a portion of our generation was watching videos just like this on the internet? Like, you don't know? Like, that an entire subsection of our generation was watching shit like this? And now it's peak for kids? Like, I'm not saying it's good, but, like, what is to say, how is it subtly different from the absolute brain rot I would watch, which is like Gmod Idiot Box, which has scenes of Renamon pooping on people's heads. Like, and I mean, I guess it's more so from the perspective of it's weird that it evaded niche culture and escaped into popular culture. And I guess that's why people don't understand it, because, like, most people didn't grow up with YouTube poops or Gmod or source filmmaker videos. If you weren't, like, in the weird kid section, you're not gonna fucking be able to fundamentally understand that shit. You're normal, you were watching, like, fucking Dexter and Supernatural and Football. Or, like, normal cartoons like Johnny Bravo or Dexter's Lab. I mean, fundamentally, I get it. But at the same time, I also am like, man, why be... that's the first sign of old, man, is starting to bitch about kids these days. It really well and truly is. It's the first sign of old. And I'm like, you fell for it, man. The entrappings of society put you in the old pit. I assure you the normals were not watching Supernatural, Bren. Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Supernatural. The normals were watching it. I'm sorry. Hate to break this to you. Hate to be a bit of butter batter in your bit of batter butter. But no, the normals were watching Supernatural. The weirds were watching Supernatural too, but the normals were also watching Supernatural. It's not like a special thing that was just like specifically on Tumblr. It wasn't a special like subsect of the internet. It was a normal show for normals. Like I hate to do that to you. We just hear about the weirds because they're the loudest. Yeah, no, that's with most shows. Especially with like Game of Thrones, dude. Fuck, back in college, people loved gathering around and watching Game of Thrones. Now it's not culturally relevant anymore. All those dudes who named their daughter Daenerys must suck to have to explain why your daughter is named that way whenever you take her to school. Like, gotta suck when you name your dog Khal Drogo and people are like, what the fuck is that name? It's like Game of Thrones. What the fuck is that? It's a wild, wild world out there, man. Waiting for Tumblr to find Yellowstone. I fucking would love them to bring back like rabid fan wars back to like Tumblr in full, but with dog shit, like absolute and utter dog shit. Could you imagine the Yellowstone dudes fighting the Columbo kids? They're both loafing. We're both down here, so they want to be down here with us. Hi, Beals. You'll come here? Yes. Baby girl. Oh, it's because it's you're thinking about food. They're thinking about food. I'm just saying food. I don't know what the problem is. They're talking about food. They're thinking about food. They want food. They're hungry. They're hungry and they want food. Yeah, the look she's giving me, her wide eyes because she knows that one word when I say it. They don't know the word when you say it because I say it with the right intonation. Neither, but if I say food, they immediately are like, oh fuck, Dad's saying food. Food, he has food. Hi, come here. Yeah, they're loafing. Premium loaves.
They are. Like,
oh, there's a small fandom for Yellowstone? We gotta save the farm. Shoot that guy. Kill that guy. Now we're gonna save the farm. Damn. We didn't save the farm. But next season, we'll save the farm. I gotta watch Yellowstone at some point. I'm genuinely interested in what the old people see in that slop. Old people fucking love Yellowstone. It's so crazy. Is there Brendaniel shipping fiction? Yeah, but don't look it up because I don't want to fucking think about it. Pretty sure it's only with people that I dislike, so I... Pretty sure it's ancient tombs that I don't want to unearth.
go.
What is he doing?
I caught up with
You have 20 minutes.
Oh,
They're gonna follow you if you go upstairs, if you move around. They think...
upstairs, or they're gonna think it's dinner.
They-
I can't even move after 6 o'clock, or they assume I'm going to.
Yeah, after 6 o'clock, if you're moving, it's dinner time for them. They think it's food.
You should feed them more often so that it.
So that they assault me? Oh, trust me. No, they do. They know I'm the lunch giver.
Oh, he yelling in the hallway.
He came up and screamed in my ear at like 12:30 today.
Well, you were sleeping. They have to wake you up sometime.
Yeah, I fucking had an alarm set to go off. I was like,
That's how he wakes you up, so he screams at you?
he comes into the bedroom and he'll get up into my ear and he'll scream directly into my ear.
That's what Beals does, but Truck, like, lays on
No.
me and purrs a bunch.
No, Truck
until
will
I
come
wake
up and he'll fucking yell as loud as he can directly into my eardrums.
That's interesting. He just lays on top of me and purrs until I wake up.
Whatever happened to the Walmart kid, the Walmart yodeler? Aren't his parents making him like make an album or whatever? All I wanna do. It would be weird to write Brendan Shelby fic, right? Yes, don't do that.
Yes.
No, don't do that.
No,
Ew.
that's gross.
It'd be weird to write any Brendaniel fan fiction.
It's only weird unless I write it.
Yeah, so it's man, that shit. I feel bad for that kid. I mean, isn't the Walmart yodeling kid like? Is he an adult now? Didn't he have an album or has an album coming out? His parents were like, we gotta find a way to make money on this. We gotta find a way to make some money on this.
He forgets.
Oh, the baby.
Babies who yell get picked
The
up.
rare baby. Beals.
Is that in frame yet?
Yeah, that's in frame. The rare baby.
Babies who yell get picked up.
You're so curmudgeonly. You're so gumpy.
She really is.
Oh, Beals is so gumpy.
The grumpy baby. Grumpy grandma.
Yeah.
She's not even 3, but she's a grandma.
I know, 3 years old, and she already
my
acts
God,
like a
let
grandma.
go.
Let go of me. What are you doing? You can't escape mom's grasp. You're stuck.
Babies who yell get picked up. Them's the rules.
Truck also yelling. Hello, Truck.
I can't pick up 2 of them at once.
He doesn't want to be picked up. He just wants food. He's yelling at you.
But the rules are babies who yell get picked up.
There's a video that came out where his parents were recording some kid in a full yeehaw fit yodeling something fierce at Walmart like 4 or 5 years ago. For the Walmart yodeling kid, yeah. Was it like 4 or 5 years ago? I feel like it was pre-COVID, so it would have probably been like 6, 7 years ago, right? Was Walmart yodeling kid like 2018, 2019? It was 2018, yeah. That would have been, 7 years ago. I think Walmart yodeling kid is an adult.
All right.
The kid was on Ellen DeGeneres. I keep going back to that one Twitter post that, like, without Ellen, we don't have an apex meme predator. We don't have somebody that can suck all of the cultural relevancy out of somebody the second they appear on her show. We don't have a clout vampire anymore. And, like, honestly, even if Ellen was like a shitty person, I'm like, damn, I kind of am like, fuck, I wish we had a clout vampire again. Kind of sad to be out here in this world, no clout vampire. It was Ellen and Dr. Phil. Well, Dr. Phil was less of a clout vampire. He was more of a horrible fucking piece of shit. Like, Dr. Phil, comparatively to Ellen, she was mean to her staff. Dr. Phil was a certifiable piece of shit. Same with Dr. Oz. Certifiable piece of shit. Gotcha. Sorry. He gave us the cash me outside girl. Now she's scamming. Well, yeah, but he didn't like suck all of the vitality and all of the power out of the cash me outside girl. No, he gave her clout and vitality. Ellen was powerful in the way that she would absolutely, like, do you remember Chewbacca Mom? Of course you fucking don't. Of course you don't fucking remember Chewbacca Mom. If Chewbacca Mom was a thing without Ellen, she would have like a podcast, a merch line, 7 different kinds of lotions. She got abused at the place he sent her to, though. Yeah, because Dr. Phil's a piece of shit. Because Dr. Phil's a piece of shit. Dr. Oz is a piece of shit. Y'all should watch the Behind the Bastards podcast episodes on Oprah and Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz. They're pretty good. I'm not done with the Oprah ones yet. But I am certifiably enjoying it. Now without Ellen, people are still talking about the Crosco guys and the Hawk Tour. Like, that's the current world that we live in. We're still talking about Hawk Tour and the Costco guys months later, man. At this point, we'd have 7 different new guys. 7 different new guys. It's crazy the amount that's persisted. Still no new guys. And I think part of it is like, I wonder if we're going through new guys so fast now that like it took a while for Hawk Tour and Costco guys, but now all of the other new guys are going away in like a blink and you miss it moment. right? Like, maybe it's not that we're not getting new guys, it's that the new guys are going by too fast. I think the Costco guys would have defeated Ellen. They beat Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, but Jimmy Fallon is not... Ellen, here's what Ellen would have done. Ellen would have degraded the Costco guys fully in front of her audience without them ever realizing that they were being degraded. Jimmy Fallon's just like, haha, yeah, boom, whatever. Ellen would have been like, so tell me about the boom. Is it like a diaper thing? Is it like a poo-poo thing? Is it like boom, boom, like a baby make a boom, boom in the diaper? Ellen would have ripped them asunder. I'm not saying Ellen's a good person. I'm just saying Ellen would have ripped them apart. Ellen would have had the Hawk Tuah girl on and made her explain everything about the bit and made her talk about like, yeah, why are you famous? Because you spit on the penis? Jimmy Fallon has no power, man. Of course the Costco guys beat him. Anybody could beat Jimmy Fallon. Think of the tier 2 sub, Aquia Serbium. It's Jimmy Fallon has no power. Ellen truly was an apex predator of memes, and like we just didn't know. Not saying that she should be brought back or have like a career revival. We're just saying that moms need something to watch. Could you beat Jimmy Fallon, Brendan? Yeah, I could be in a sketch without laughing. So it's just that easy. He has no aura. He has no sauce. Zero sauce. He's out of sauce. Out of gas? Not out of gas. Interesting. Did Leafy here also technically kill his staying power? Leafy didn't pivot. He reached a point where he should have pivoted, and he didn't pivot. Damn it, son of a bitch. Should have pivoted, man. Could have pivoted, didn't pivot. Oh, it's a baby boy. Let's look at the baby.
Baby Suyo get picked up.
Baby CEO get picked up. Hi, truck. Come on, pop your head out. There he is. Oh! Hit me in the lip. Is Leafy still around? I don't know, man. I don't worry. Dogs! Oh, damn. They got fucked up. They got millennial dogs in the shop. They got 27-year-old Gen Z dogs in the shop now, dude. They got the dogs in the shop, man. Look at all the cool picket. The Baja, man! I am asking, I am wondering. Fuck, we know who let the dogs out. It was Fortnite. Oh, damn, hot dog. What else in the shop? Cyberpunk, Catwoman, Iron Man, the Avatar still. Gold hoe. Oh, I get it because it's a gold hoe. I get it. Lionel Messi, Miku. Avatar, the last beer bender. No, Avatar's a different... That's not Avatar. That's Avatar. It's different. It's a different kind of Avatar. Ugh. The last beer bender. Not gonna lie, I can bend some beers into my belly right now. All right. Might be Fortnite out, man. Let's swap over to Void. We're gonna take a little break. Mostly, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then eat some of my Taco Bell quesadilla my wife got me. But yeah, we're gonna swap over to Void. I gotta take a shit, man. I gotta bump the toilet, man. But we're gonna go voice my fucking Void. And we'll be back with Void in a little bit.